Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a tarot haul for you, but it's definitely an unconventional haul video as nothing that I'm going to show you is brand new. So I've actually been living a very nomadic lifestyle since February of last year in 2016, um, when I went on a trip and left my apartment, packed up all of my stuff, and put it in the basement of my dad's house, my family home, my childhood home. And even after I got back from my 3-week trip to Europe, I never moved into a more permanent location. I kept kind of changing apartments and locations. So, because of that, I've left most of my stuff at my dad's house. And I'm like constantly having to go back there and get things. And today I went and got a bunch of stuff for Tarot Club that I'm getting ready for. But I thought I would kind of unpack all the random stuff that I got and show you some of my tarot magical things that I've collected. So, well, I'm getting ready for Tarot Club, so this stuff actually I didn't get from my dad's house, but I'll just show you. This is basically my entire tarot collection. And these 4 decks are the decks that I have kept on me, and they're like my go-to deck. So this is my copy of the Summer Tarot deck. This is the Lovers. We're going to talk about that tonight. The Devil. So this is the deck that I created, and this is the one that I use. And it has 2 little crystals inside the bag. The bag is very dirty. It has this piece of tiger's eye that I got in Ramona, California at Unicorn Books, which is an amazing place where I taught my tarot class, met a soul sister, and everyone in Southern California should go visit Ramona because it's a crazy, really fun little town, and Unicorn Books is amazing. And then I have this jade bead that my friend Ellen gave me, and I love Ellen, so I keep both of those in this bag with the Summer Tarot deck that I use. So that's one thing. The other deck that I have and keep with me at all times is my Marseille Tarot deck. This is the Marseille that was created by Alejandro Jodorowsky. I really like this print, and I use that deck a lot. My mom gave it to me. When she gave it to me for Christmas, I think, she kept it in the original packaging that it came in, like in the mail, because it came from France. So it had all these really beautiful stamps and kind of like custom marks, and just, it was really cool. And she kept all of that because she liked the fact that it had traveled all the way from France and that it had all the markings of its journey with it. And then the other deck I have is a Rider-Waite, obviously. I don't think anyone's tarot collection is really complete without a Rider-Waite. And I actually had to get this deck because I didn't actually have it until last year when I started taking an intensive class on this deck that I'm still slowly working my way through. But I really like that deck. And now I've started to use it sometimes with other people, not just for myself. Only sometimes, though. Okay, and then this is the other deck that I've kept out with me, and I'm super, super into it, and it's the Mother Peace Tarot deck. Really classic goddess-style deck. And actually, my good friend Nico gave me this deck, and her mom, my friend, I want to say like mentor, witch inspiration, Pata, my Reiki teacher, Pata gave it to Nico, but Nico didn't like that it was so small, so she made her mom get her a big one. They have larger larger cards. And Nico gave me this one because she didn't really need to. It was perfect for me because I have very small hands anyway, so the small deck works fine for me. So those are the 4 decks I keep with me on a regular basis. I got this hat out of my dad's house today. I usually rock a white visor, but the white baseball hat is cute too. Okay, here's the rest of my tarot collection, and this I went and got. The Oceanic Tarot. My Aunt Lynn got me this just this year, and we're both Pisces. She's born just a day ahead of me, so this deck really vibes for both of us, and it's pretty cool. I'm super into it. It has nice representations of different races too. I mean, that's a white blonde person, but yeah, it's just a really cool deck. And it's nice. You know what I mean? Like, let's even look at something that would be considered scary. Look at death. I mean, it says transformation at the bottom. So it's a really sweet deck. Like, I would honestly use this with children or maybe with people that weren't familiar with tarot or seemed like they were going to get scared. I would definitely use it with another Pisces. It's just a fun deck, the Oceanic Tarot. Okay. What else is in here? Oh, Miss Cleo Tarot deck. My friends Lauren and Val gave me this. Another classic deck. Like, why would you not want this, honestly? Miss Cleo's amazing. Anyone who makes fun of her can just stop making fun of her. I listened to a good podcast all about her. It's an Egyptian style deck. Honestly, whenever I had touched this deck before being given my own copy, it had just fallen out of my hands. Like 2 different folks. It just would not stay with me. But this one seems okay. I don't use it, to be honest, but I have it. Oh, this is a great deck. It's not a tarot deck. I got it at the Northwest Tarot Symposium this year, and it's an astrology deck. And it has all the planets, all the houses, 6th house, I serve, it says at the bottom, Chiron, heal, and it has all the signs. So it has a card for each zodiac sign or sign in the zodiac. It has a card for planets, and it has a card for each house. So this is cool. It's nice to use with timing, and it's also just nice for me to practice learning more about astrology. So that's a great deck. It's called the Astro Oracle by Elizabeth Hartstar. That was really nice. This is a copy of the Summer Tarot deck that I used all of last year, and it's printed by a local printer on this waterproof, tear-proof paper, and it's square. It's super different. It's cool feeling. It was like an in-between deck when I couldn't use the original because it's handmade collage, so the paper was falling all apart and I couldn't use it anymore, but I hadn't printed the actual deck yet, so I just needed something. And this local printer did it. Maryland Repro Graphics Inc. They were awesome. Alright, this is the famous Wild Unknown Tarot. This is very popular. I traded this. Someone gave it to me for a tarot reading. We traded. I don't love it. I don't like it that much, actually. If someone wants to trade, they can. It's fun just to have, to teach with and share with people. But it's not my fave. What else? Sweet Angels Tarot. Pata gave me this. I mentioned Pata earlier. This is a Robert M. Place deck, who's a famous tarotist. And I really like this one. I mean, the minors are like, these are the, I mean, they're hearts, or like cups. So the minors are kind of like a Marseille deck, kind of like a traditional playing card deck. They're, I don't know, they're really interesting. I could see it being challenging for folks to read with this. I don't really read with it that much. It's more for like study for me, and I like the art a lot. But I love it because the angels are just very cool, and Robert M. Place is all about studying history and understanding historical King of the Angels, Metatron, number 4, the Emperor, Metatron. So it's coming from this real biblical, historical place. I like this one. Robert M. Place makes good decks, right? This is how I keep a lot of my tarot decks. I guess this isn't all of my decks. There's more at my dad's house. This is the original Marseille deck I got that taught me how to read tarot without a book. And I used this before I got the Horderowski. I love it. I mean, it's kind of funny, but I definitely I love a Marseille deck. Challenge yourself. Read with a Marseille deck. They're very cool. Oh, this one's falling right out. And my mom got me this one, Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg. This is a beautiful deck because it's so gold and it's made in these miniatures that are painted so intricately and so beautifully. My mom gave me this. The artist is painting in this miniature way. And then she gave me a book all about how Russian miniatures are created. So that was a pretty cool gift. My friend Melissa gave me this one. It's called the Medicine Woman Tarot. I love Melissa. I'm going to send her all my love right now. And I love this deck. I mean, it's super, super goddessy. Very much honoring indigenous cultures of America. And it's a sweet, sweet deck. It's really nice. Alright, I feel like that's, oh no, there's one more. Oh yeah, this is not a tarot deck, but it is an interesting deck of cards that my friend Pete gave me. And it's a Slavic deck of playing cards. So that means Russian, right? Look how beautiful it is. This deck is very, very cool. I really appreciate it's just a cool deck. Pete for giving this to me. That was very nice. Ooh, look at this. The alphabet's different. Okay. So that's that Slavic deck. Alright, that's everything that was in this bag. Oh, there's some paper. That's a piece of oatmeal. This bag. This butter. My friend Maxie's solo. And, alright, what else do we have? Okay, this I grabbed because I'm doing an event recently. It says thank you. And this is my tip jar. And I made it out of an old jar of peanut butter. It has this hole punched in it because sometimes I put a piece of fabric through it and wear it on my body. And people can shove money right in there. And I'll give you a secret tip. There's this cool guy inside guarding all my money. I love that. So that's for the event that I'm doing soon. I also grabbed this box of glassware. I don't need this right now, but maybe I will because I do have some herbs, some mugwort that I'm drying that can go in there later. But really I want to get all of these jars. I have 3 of these. And they're for making, I'm gonna make kombucha here with my aunt soon. I need to get a SCOBY, and that's what we're gonna brew in. So that was like one thing that I got. And this is from my friend Jen, instructions about how to brew the kombucha. So that's what was in that. I also got, I needed a box of my tarot decks. So this is the box, one of the boxes that the summer tarot deck came in, made in the USA. And it's filled with decks. So if anyone wants to buy a deck at Tarot Club tonight, or any of the events that I'm doing in the future, I needed to get those. Okay, we have more stuff. It's back here. Okay. I got this jar, which has some herbs in it that I'm going to make some tea with. This is lavender. Smells so good. This is Damiana. That one's kind of an antidepressant herb. And this is mugwort. Been working a lot with mugwort recently, so this is very meaningful to me. Okay. So I'm making some tea. Alright, and this box. I really only needed like 1 or 2 books, but I just decided to bring this whole box because I thought it would be fun. It might clutter up my little room here, but we'll see. First, the Holy Bible. I had to buy this for the tarot class that I'm taking, all about the Rider-Waite tarot deck, because Waite was very much a Christian mystic and took a lot of biblical inspiration for that tarot deck, the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. So the class that I'm taking required me to buy a Bible. This is called The Storyteller's Goddess, Tales of the Goddess and Her Wisdom from Around the World. I forget who gave this to me. Way of Tarot, The Spiritual Teacher in the Cards by Alejandro Jodorowsky. Really good book. Always just good to have around. Oh, my other favorite, Rachel Pollack's Tarot Wisdom. Anything by Rachel Pollack is amazing. Highly recommend. Nico gave me this. It's Llewellyn's Witch's Date Book 2017. So it has like weekly info. So it's where the planets and the moon are. And then it has info about all the pagan holidays. It's the page about Howlite. Just some beautiful card images. So that's cool. It's a planner, a witch's planner. This is a cool bag that I got in Mexico. Oaxaca, por un mundo donde seamos socialmente iguales, humanamente diferentes y totalmente libres. Okay. The only astrology book you'll ever need. This was actually my sister Claire's, and she left it, and I've been using it. So, astrology, I'm trying to learn. I already talked about it. Prophecy and People in Renaissance Italy. My friend gave me this, and I really need to read it because I'm not sure she meant for me to keep it for so long. This is the Bacchae. Well, it's Euripides, but I got it for the Bacchae, and I actually need to give that to a friend. Path of the Priestess. This Pada gave to me. I need to look into that. I need to study it. My mom gave me this a long time ago. World Religions. Oh, this is a cool notebook that I actually bought at Field Fest last year in Baltimore, and it was like an artist created it. Isn't that cool? And I thought it has a lot of extra pages, so that's good because I need a new notebook. Okay, this is an amazing book that I got at a church yard sale, like rummage sale in New Hampshire, and it's Kircher, this the Renaissance man in the quest of lost knowledge. So he was a Jesuit scholar and studied a lot of different things, interpreted the hieroglyphs incorrectly, studied music, and then these are all like images of woodcuts. And there's some amazing things, like this is supposed to be the deluge, the flood, right? Here's the ark. Other amazing things are here. I mean, we can barely all get into it. This is a great find. And kind of the whole reason I went to get this box is for my Reiki book, because I need to study this, because I'm going to get Reiki too. And I can feel my Reiki building inside me, and I really just need to personally work on it. Oh, I didn't even know this was at the bottom, but this is good because I wanted it anyway. New Light on the Renaissance by Harold Bailey. This is an old book from the late 1800s, I think, very early 1900s it was written, and it's amazing. Everyone should read it. It's so interesting. And it's all about watermarks and printer's marks, and I mean, I can barely even get into what it's about besides that. It's about the early Christians who were considered heretics, who were these are all watermarks, early victims of the Inquisition, who were anti the Church of Rome, and it's about their work in the paper making field. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that I got today, and I hope you all liked it. Many blessings.